2NE1, the legendary girl group that disbanded in 2016. Their reunion at Coachella in 2022 was an iconic moment. But for many, it felt like a one-time event. So why is that on March 21, 2024, a netizen's post set K-pop communities on fire with a wild rumor that 2NE1 might be gearing up for a comeback? Fast forward to October and it's no longer just a rumor. 2NE1 is officially preparing for their Welcome Back World Tour. While fans are excited about their comeback, the question on everyone's mind is why they would join YG Entertainment again. Haven't they been mistreated enough? Will they forgive and forget? It all started when CL, who usually isn't super active on social media, started engaging more lately, especially on Instagram. She even mentioned meeting up with director Soo-Hoon Sung, who had worked on 2NE1's music videos. But that's not all. Fans also picked up on another clue. 3 out of the 4 members, CL, Dara, and Minzy, posted pictures wearing black frame glasses with matching black heart emojis in their captions. And even though Park Boom didn't post, the timing of the other members' post was enough to get their fans excited. To top it off, Sandara Park even dropped some cryptic hints herself. In a recent interview, she teased fans with a promise of a gift coming soon. Now, here's where things get even crazier. YG Entertainment's Young Hoon-suk dropped the bombshell himself that 2NE1 will reunite for a 15th anniversary concert. The concert is set to kick off in early October in Seoul, with more shows planned in Osaka and Tokyo in November and December. He even promised that fans who grew up with their music are in for an unforgettable experience. And if that wasn't enough, CL was spotted at YG Entertainment's building raising hopes of a full-blown comeback. Then Sandara dropped a bombshell of her own by tweeting, "Welcome back, #BlackJacks." To add more fuel to the fire, YG revived 2NE1's YouTube channel after a 7-year hiatus. They uploaded CL's performance from Treasure's Encore concert in Seoul next to the group's last official music video, Goodbye. However, not everyone is celebrating this comeback. Many fans have pointed out the complicated history between 2NE1 and YG Entertainment, with some still feeling that the company didn't give the group the support they deserved back in the day. And the drama doesn't end there. Sandara Park's cryptic message on Twitter when she responded to a fan's tweet that urged her not to forgive ex-friends who abandoned her after 2NE1's disbandment with a simple exactly had many wondering whether she was referring to the K-pop industry or the old friendships from her time in the Philippines. But that again leads us to the question of, if they're not ready to forgive ex-friends, how can they forgive the main culprit that was responsible for their disbandment? Because when people hear YG Entertainment and mistreatment in the same sentence, their minds immediately jump to 2NE1. They were unstoppable until they weren't. Why did YG abandon 2NE1? In 2016, YG Entertainment shocked fans by announcing Minzy's departure from 2NE1. And even though they promised to come back just 7 months later, 2NE1 was officially disbanded. The girls faced multiple hurdles during their careers. Park Boom was involved in a scandal in 2014, and despite the controversy, the fans remained loyal. But what many didn't know was the internal chaos. Minzy had repeatedly asked for a solo album during their hiatus but was denied again and again. She eventually left, claiming she had to fight for her own future. And CL, the leader, faced her own struggles with solo projects delayed and ignored for years. It got so bad that CL had to publicly demand a response from YG on Instagram after being ghosted by the CEO himself. The remaining members found out about their disbandment through the media, yet their heartbreak didn't end there. Many believe 2NE1 was sacrificed to pave the way for Blackpink. Whether that's true or not, one thing is clear from the beginning: YG Entertainment hasn't known how to handle girl groups, and sadly, things still haven't changed much. YG Entertainment's first attempt at a girl group, Sweetie, and its successor, Sweet Tea, both debuted in the early 2000s, and both groups flopped hard because YG gave them little to no promotion. But 2NE1's case was the one that put YG girl group mishandling on full display for the world to see. Despite their success and international fame, 2NE1 was constantly underpromoted. The fact that they only released 2 full-length albums during their entire 7-year career is baffling. And it wasn't just about the music. Young Hoong-suk himself publicly insulted the members, calling them ugly and undermining their image. Instead of celebrating their individuality and strength, YG treated them as disposable, and the final blow came in the form of their disbandment. The members weren't even notified directly. They were building a legacy, only to be dropped like that. It's even worse when you consider that several of Blackpink's songs, like As If It's Your Last and Playing with Fire, were originally intended for 2NE1. Recycling tracks instead of giving them the support they deserve is just another example of how poorly YG handled their careers. Mismanagement, neglect, and outright disrespect. Is that the YG style of management? Whether it's shelving songs, delaying releases, or controlling their artists as solo activities, YG seems to have a habit of holding their girl groups back. It's not just a matter of poor business decisions. It feels personal, as if YG doesn't trust its girl groups to succeed on their own. Even for CL's solo career, she recorded over 200 songs for her US debut, only for YG to leave her in limbo. Years of work all wasted because the company couldn't figure out how to manage her career. This isn't just incompetence, it's sabotage. Trip down memory lane. Back in 2022 at Coachella, behind the scenes, the members reflected on their early days and talked about the unique challenges they faced during their debut. One thing that stood out to the members was their age gap. 2NE1's youngest member, Minzy, was just 15 when they debuted in 2009. Born in 1994, the Maknae started her K-pop career while still in high school. But Minzy wasn't the only one facing challenges. While she had to grow up fast, Dara and Park Bom were debuting in their mid-20s. Both were 25 when Fire dropped, and for them, it wasn't just about learning choreography. They had already lived through a lot before joining 2NE1. Dara had already started a successful career in the Philippines and had to leave it behind to train at YG Entertainment. What's incredible about 2NE1 is how these differences in age and experience never created distance between them. However, even with a bond as strong as theirs, the YG girl group curse caught up to them. Reunion or forced return? After all that mistreatment, the idea of a 2NE1 reunion seemed impossible, even after their epic surprise performance at Coachella in 2022. But on June 27, all 4 members of 2NE1, CL, Sandara, Bom, and Minzy were spotted entering YG's headquarters. A 2-hour meeting with Young Hoong-suk followed, and just a few weeks later, on July 21, YG Entertainment posted a video titled 2025 YG Plan. Now, to answer the initial question of why they would return after all that mistreatment, netizens believe this might be less about mending relationships and more about YG's financial struggles. YG has been facing tough times recently. Blackpink's contract status remains up in the air, and Baby Monster's debut hasn't brought in the kind of revenue YG was hoping for. Reports suggest that the company's profits are plummeting. So, what's one way to generate some quick cash? Bring back 2NE1. Nostalgia sells, and YG knows that. But there's more. According to some insiders, 2NE1 may have had little choice in the matter. YG still holds a trademark and masters to their music, meaning the members can perform under the name 2NE1 or sing their original songs without YG's approval. It's possible that Young Hoong-suk used this as leverage, forcing the group to reunite under YG's banner if they wanted to perform together again. Despite the complicated feelings surrounding their return, Blackjacks are thrilled to see 2NE1 back in action. But what does this mean for their future? Will their relationship with YG be any different this time around? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NOONA-K for more.